Hello everyone and welcome guys to the public Formula Pro car release party. We are live on our server and we are live at the track of Spa-Francorchamps in the brand new, and let me quickly light this up, in the brand new Formula Pro car here on rFactor 2. As you can see, already 19 drivers here on the channel. I hope you guys will join us all too, and we'll make this a great evening tonight, as we're about to hit the track for our first ever lap in the car. Let's see. V10 engine, huh? I can't wait to drive this car, really. And we're gonna drive it often, very often. Aaron B, good evening, and thank you so much for joining, everyone. Panyapa, hello there and welcome. So we go out on our first kind of installation lap. 20 drivers on the server. You guys are allowed and more than welcome to join as well. Classic V10 engine. Oh, need to jump out of the way here. Wow. So good to see. Guys, we finally have a kind of F1 car. I can't actually believe it, really. Anyway, let's have a first kind of lap. No in-game sound, sorry. There we go. my personal hiccup every single time. In-game sound. Well, let's get this car by, and then for the first time after Pujon, hear the roar of the car. Oh wow, that's so amazing. Finally, we got an F1 kind of car here on rFactor 2 on the kind of official side. Let's have a look about the car in general. We see a 45.5 by Darius Andre. Currently I got a full fuel tank. So we'll kind of take it easy the first lap, just see what the car does. And then we head straight away into pit road for kind of setups. We're gonna have a look on the setup itself, what this Formula Pro car gives in options and opportunities. Classic V10 engine, maximum power at maximum RPM. Going through Eau Rouge the first time. Well, rock solid. There is so much downforce on the car. It's phenomenal. Like 2.4 tons, and you really feel that as the car weighs 800 kilogram only. It feels a little bit understeery, but yeah, that is, as I said, just a standard setup. The car comes with in total 4 different tire compounds. There's a soft, there is a medium, there is a hard, and there is a wet. But yeah, well, we don't need a wet. No rain expected on this server for tonight. We need more traction, we need a more solid rear. We need to be more alert when driving this machine. And well, if you guys want to join, then check out the links in the description of the video. You'll find a link for the Steam Workshop, for the track, for the car. You find login credentials, you find literally all information that you need. We have 58 minutes left in free practice. Gonna do a 15-minute qualifying then and a 10-minute fun race. 25 people already here. First come, first serve. I think the server rejects after the 45th entrance. But let's have a look at the car setup first before going into more detail. And Ricciardo, I hear that you enjoy the car, what you see so far. So let's welcome everyone, and also I want to do a special shout out to Sean Cole. Thank you so much for joining. Sean Cole is also live with his personal point of view of things. And he's live on Simpit live on Twitch. And well, we join him on the camera just a tiny little bit, as we have more people coming in already. 26 drivers here in the server. This is pretty damn nice, and we're looking forward to a massive event coming up. And I'm really happy that you guys are with us as well. So let's have a look at the car then itself. This machine, 800 brake horsepower. In terms of usually I'd say system energy or system power, but well, effectively there is no hybrid engine, so it is 800 brake horsepower. It is a V10 engine. And do you hear the scream? It's just so lovely. Okay, about fuel. The maximum fuel size fuel tank that you can put in is 135 liters. If my chemical mind does not trick me, that's exactly 100 kilograms of fuel. So at least here we got kind of F1 parallel. Lexa, sadly that bot doesn't work. You need to check the server credentials from the YouTube stream, please. In terms of fuel for 10 laps, I think 55 liters should be enough, so we put that. Gearbox. It is a gearbox where you can literally adjust all gears yourself, where you can set up the gearbox in a way that you want to drive with. We're gonna have a short first gear, and we're gonna keep a short second gear as well. Shorten up third a bit, and other than that, I'm just gonna look what it looks like. Tire pressures, just as usual, put the minimum. Brakes, you know, standard stuff. Brake bias right here, brake duct cooling. I'm gonna put up the maximum pedal force up to at least 95%. On the chassis, standard steering rack, weight distribution and stuff. Let's see where you can move the weight from 44.5 to 46.0 at least. Gotta put that a little bit further to the back. On the suspension side, literally everything that you can set in a race car is around. So right height settings, I'm gonna try and put that down. Gonna get down with a pack because I have no idea what is any good right here. You know, you need to do some proper driving. Spring rate, more stiff at the front than in the back in the default setup. That's correct. That's also the reason why the car feels kinda okay in the beginning. Rear wing, wow, 57. So let's see. Okay, so rear wing from 25 up to 65. So again, like in the DTM car as well, 40 different positions of rear wing. I'm gonna put that a little lower. Front wing, 32's max. 5 is minimum. 32 and 5, 27, so the middle is 13, 17 and something. As I put that into the middle, I'll just keep 24. Let's put 25. I don't want to have an oversteering machine. No electronics whatsoever, no ABS, no traction control. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Car's understeering and off throttle, so I'll put the coast lower. And other than that, you know what, guys, we just need to drive to really feel what is going on in that car. And you guys will enjoy this all together. 26 people here on the chat, not on the chat, on the server. Guys, there is still spots free if you wish to join. Actually, oops, let me quickly welcome. Oh, I just did that. Okay. So you guys still got 52 minutes to go. No, the Nook, the car's not free. It's $4.99. But it is on sale together with Spa, Monza and another track for €24.50. It's in the Steam Summer Sale. Tomorrow already the Formula Challenge qualifier starts. So that may be something important for the guys interested in the esports stuff with this machine. So, open DRS, and then it's quite evident that we need to lengthen 7th gear, or the gearbox as such. No, it's not supposed to replicate a current F1 car. It got some current F1 car things like DRS, Halo, but it got refueling. It got a Formula 1 engine, it got a Formula 1 tank size, but the engine as a V10 is obviously consumption wise way harder on the fuel than yeah, it's too hard on the fuel in order to make it a full F1 distance. So if you want to make F1 distance with that car, you need to refuel, full stop. No, you cannot remove the Halo 59 burst. The only thing that you can do is make it kind of transparent as it is right now. And that's, you know, fair enough. It's not really bugging me that much. So let's see what the first kind of lap time is that we do. Already losing it on the brakes. Yep, the Nook, actually that is happening today as well. I'm gonna race the race at 11 PM Central European Summer Time, so that is in 3¼ hours. The stream will go live 10:30 Central European Summer Time, where we just do a little practice, you know, learn the car at the track, and then we go straight into the race at 11. And I hope that you guys will also join that, whether on track or on the stream. So I feel in low speed area the car is extremely understeery. I've no clue who's behind. Yeah, there's sadly already a bit of lag. Either it's just that machine or it's the server itself. And I'm afraid it's the server. We upped the damn possibility. Well, as this is a simulator, we should be happy that you can make the halo at least invisible to a certain extent. So, that lap time has just put us P9. I think the yellow cat taxi is probably Devin Brown, I'm not sure. Miss Figures, personally, if I would be you, I wouldn't skip it. Because I do believe it is a quite great racing car and no one can complain. Everyone complained about this GT3 cars, they do not have good slipstream and whatnot, but actually the slipstream we had in season 3 of the GT Pro season, that was, well, the slipstream that this car produces. Was no fake, that was just real life data, and real life data you cannot overtake here in rFactor 2. So I kind of prefer a car that is enjoyable to drive and race with, and even if it's not 100% real life data. Yeah. Well, Miss Figures, I'm doing the first. It's the first kind of laps that I do. I may have to look at the server real quick and try fixing it. Big if, but whilst I am trying to fix the server, you guys of course can have a look. Let's have a look with anyone really. Let me quickly try to fix that issue. Okay, I have located the issue. Okay, I'm sorry. So we increase the practice time a little bit. Okay, sorry about those inconveniences. Let's have a look if this will fix the issue. BolzSG, thank you so much for your follow on Twitch and welcome to the stream. Right, so rFactor 2 will now reload. So how does the car feel compared to the FSR one we're using? Completely different, Ricciardo. Completely different. So I hope that that server will come up fairly soon again. So we're reloading the track. Data rate was up to 95%, so no wonder that it did lag. Yeah, Ricciardo, do so. And when you come in home, you're obviously really happy to join us. I am very much afraid that I can't fix it that quickly. Let's see. It is again at 90%, but potentially it's not as worse as it was before, but how many players are on? 27 again. It is a bit better, but not much improved. Sadly. Okay. We're going back on driving the machine though, so on top of my head I need to come out. BS problem that the upgrade of the server hits 100%. But there's currently going some testing on another server at the minute. I'm happy to shut that down soon, but for the time being I can't because the guys are practicing. Okay, so we've lengthened the gears. Minimum tire pressures again. We've taken the fuel out. I don't go that high with the brakes. Do I? I don't know. Michi, why are you unable to join? What does it tell you? Yeah, then you're on a different server version. We're on the new UI. We're on the no beta. Okay, and aerodynamics, you're gonna put that down as well to 45 again. I'm sorry guys, we're out on track now again. Let's see if it's improved. I really hope it is. Tom Track, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Yeah, Fawcett, I think that will not change as quickly as that's a physic. I think it's a physic engine related. Well, you can call it issue. I'm fine with that. Right, so 7th gear, is it fine now? Is it good? Probably still too short. Jesus. I think if you make it right and the car does not start locking up the tires, then holy moly, what brake performance you get. What is special in this car is it grips quite nice, it grips quite heavy. But once it loses grip, it's completely gone. Claudio, this is a well, this is the official stream you're watching right now. This is a community event just hosted by us. Alessandro, hey there. Yeah, I saw some open DRS flaps at Blanchimont and Eau Rouge, so with DRS open you can go flat out through Blanchimont. I think that needs tweaking. So let's see what the car is doing. 323. But I really feel like you need to be so easy on the brakes. I'm thinking about just decreasing the brake pressure. Because if I brake harder here, I'm starting to lock up. Car feels a bit lazy on the front end in general. Maybe that is just setup related still. Could also be just the front wing being too low. Car's rock solid at the back. Is a bit of an issue. Maybe out of slow turns, it's sliding a lot there. See what I mean? And that is, I'm not sure, is it wing related? Is it just car related? I can't tell really. Because if you're doing like this, you know, there's tons of grip, and the car feels absolutely fine. People going down DRS there. Okay, let's open DRS and see where we hit the limiter. Actually 335 and haven't really hit the limiter yet. Does that mean that 7th gear is correct? Joel, I do appreciate the car. I think I like it really, really much. Of course, please remember the cars just came out today. It's the first couple of meters that we do. Jake, I guess rFactor do things. So P7 we go. I'm locking up the front way too much. And I'm also... You know what? I'm gonna lengthen the first gear a bit and use it, and then I lengthen the second even more. And then we're gonna get 7th a click longer. Yeah, that looks alright. Brakes. Take this away. It's annoying. Yes, Sebastian, that is true. That is, you know what? We all now have the possibility to check the car and give feedback. And of course, I somehow need to set up some stuff a little bit now. But at the end of the day, of course, we need to see how the car really behaves everywhere. So we'll do this even more aggressive. Let's see if I've overdone it. Maybe a bit more camber. The back. 36 people. Hey Altaman, how you doing? So, let's see. Oops, there is something else I wanted to change. The impact has been quite heavy. So, and then actually I want to somehow to try doing a long run. For the time being, I'll check whether my 7th gear is alright. That's probably good. Douglas, the password is new content, everything in small letters and without any space. And you can find password and server credentials in the description of the video. Wow, the aero balance change is just so powerful. I kind of forget to fully rev the car. Yeah, it is a kind of Formula 1 car. That's how it's understood. Well, it's called Formula Pro. It got Halo, it got F1 fuel tank, it got a V10 engine though. I think it can be a little bit seen being the pendant to the Lara IR01 on iRacing. To a certain extent. Oh, it's fine, Alpha String. Welcome anyway. Yeah, the IR01 is not good, but I think this car is better. It's a bit more forgiving. And as you know, rFactor 2 doesn't have that stupid netcode. So, I'm already trying to do a long run to see how those tires are lasting. We have a 10 lap race coming up. 15 minutes of qualifying at the end of this practice session. So we're improving by a second into P7 again. Yep, it is a V10. Hey there, Paolo. Thanks for the like, but I guess you like the car. Well, you're not alone. I think I'm gonna be a fan of it. I just need to start driving Rivage better. Rear end is still snappy. I think in qualifying and with a little bit more wings, Fuhon could be flat out. Mauro, my rim is an Akira GP from Simulaye. So best as you go on the web, simulaye.com. Akira GP. That's kind of the wording that you need to look for. So this is the third lap done. Tires at the front 88, at the rear 91. See if keeping it in 7th is actually the better idea. Copy. No onboard anti-roll bar settings, so that's kinda more like towards F1 anyway. So, Rivage. Can we finally brake early enough? Looks good. Short shifting is definitely a thing when you're looking for balance. Oh, lovely. Alpha string, the exclamation mark you're looking for is equipment. And if you guys want to have a list of commands, type in, well, exclamation mark commands, and then you know what the bot is able to answer you. So, needs a nail bus stop. I think first is a bit too short. I don't think so, Farts from Hell, because there's only GT Challenge with it, you know. Not GT Challenge, Formula Challenge and Formula Pro. As being a 6-week long season, and then there is either off season or I don't know what else is planned with it. Of course, it may be a little bit of an issue to FSR and third-party content, but yeah, it's hard to tell at this stage. Alpha string, I just said that you're looking for the wrong command. You type in exclamation mark commands, and then you find what the bot is able to answer, and the command you are looking for was equipment. Okay, so I'm losing the car down the hill every time here into Rivage, and I think it's a common issue of the car or the setup. So we try and fix it. Brake bias is fine. Brakes a bit stronger. Gears, I want to make first gear a bit longer. Second is fine. It's just when I shift down from second to first that I kind of get this hit on the rear axis. It's just too strong, and I'm about to spin on it. I'd even increase the front wing, yes, and then on the rear axis a slow rebound, a bit stiffer, slow bump, a bit stiffer. Maybe the rear right height a bit closer. It should generate a little bit more grip with a diffuser by then. Right, and then I think we head out. We go for the next long run to see. Double Clutch Productions, much appreciating the like. Yeah, and if you guys are appreciating what we do, I will absolutely love it if you boys give this video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, make this community grow. Speaking about the YouTube channel, we're trying to get 4,000 subscribers on the channel and we're missing 19. So guys, I call it out, okay? We have lots of stuff to do. We will have 36 minutes of free practice left, then a 15-minute qualifying, a 10-lap race, and at 11 PM we're gonna give the BMW M4 Class 1 DTM another spin around the Indianapolis circuit. That stream goes live 22:30 Central European Summertime. And if you are a subscriber on the channel, you receive notifications when you make sure that you also ring the bell on the notification lever. So you receive notifications when we're live and you can enjoy more sim racing with us today. I would absolutely enjoy that. And oh god, it's going to be difficult. I'm trying it. I saw the message there, Michal. So Michal Malacek, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Makes us 18 to go. Guys, I would be massively delighted if we get the 4,000 all together tonight. Dimitri, also welcome to the stream. I'm trying to answer as much questions and comments here on the chat as possible. But I can't promise that I get everything done. Lance Allen, thank you very much for your support. Thank you so much for the subscription. 17 to go. Ooh la la. Copy. Alpha string ignored. We are looking. What was the question? Yep, good year. I think the tires are official data, as they carry the Goodyear sign. I'm not sure if they are. I would expect they are. Gavin Nickerson, thank you so much for your subscription. Thanks for the support on YouTube. 16 to go. You guys are amazing. Nice blue flags. Bose Beaver, my opinion about the halo that cannot be removed. Personally, I don't see it anymore. Like, yes, it's there, but you're looking aside anyway, or past that. And at the beginning, I was the very same. I was like, why can you not remove it? And then I think about it, you know, we're trying to be a simulation. And in real life, it just cannot make it invisible anyway, or either. So I think it's fine that it's somewhat there. It kind of simulates the real experience, whereas you can still see through it. So that's kind of fine to me. You get used to it, and I think in the end of the day, it's okay. I can understand if people are like, I don't want this, but yeah, it is what it is. Peter Urban, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel, and welcome to the community. Enjoy the stream. Fabio Carax, welcome as well here on Twitch. Appreciating your time. Michal, yeah, it's the temporary car of rFactor 2, so whenever someone joins and hasn't loaded the car model yet, it shows that taxi cab. Oh yeah, it's a good question. Peter, it is a hell of a machine. 800 brake horsepower. It's super tricky on traction out of the slow speed turns, and you know what, when we're gonna have the standing start later on, I will see a lot of spins, trust me with that. And we're gonna obviously do a back to front challenge, give this the full drama. I do like the car. I do appreciate the way it's driving in general. You feel there is loads of grip. You need to drive it very much on point. I cannot say too much about the tires just yet. On abrasion wear wise, they kinda use themselves pretty quickly. They heat up pretty hard as well, like when going down through the Rivage. I kind of reach very, very high temperatures. in those tires, over 120, 130 degrees centigrade. So I think they are wearing out in terms of thermal degradation quite heavily as well, which will usually cause them to lose grip. So far though, it's not like in the GT3 cars. At this stage in the GT3 we would have probably been a second off the pace already, or a second compared of our pace, of course. Like, speaking about off the pace, we're well, 3 seconds off the pace, so I think I need to lengthen second in order to not have the snap oversteer into the turn. Beyond that, what else is to say? Kind of like any other car. It's just worth it. It's a shame that it's not free, but I think they deserve it. They've done a mega job on the BMW M4 Class 1 DTM. I think that DTM car is going to be one of my favorite cars. And I think this Formula car, I mean, everyone on rFactor 2, every open wheeler guy that runs FSR, that runs GPVWC or any other open wheeler league, has waited for this car to come. Well, maybe not this particular car, but kind of this car, an open wheeler. Now we have it, and I have to say, I would be disappointed if you would just get in, hop in the car, and drive great with it straight away. I think it needs to be a challenge, and I think it is a challenge, but it is a nice challenge. You know, it's not unforgiving. Remember that Marussia we had from ISI? You'd done 2 or 3 laps and the tires were so useless that you're just spinning while standing, more or less. And that is not it. Certainly, that is not how this car works. We're doing our 4th consecutive lap now. And yes, we just had a little bit of a sideways moment out of Lecombe. But other than that, like, you know, we're just 3.5 tenths of our own PB right now. Well, it's half a second now, but I don't think there is a huge drop really in these tires just yet. The car is to refuel. The car has 3 different tire compounds: soft, medium, hard, and the wet. We're not gonna see the wet tonight. We're gonna probably do a little bit of wet driving next week. Let's see, car ahead has DRS. But you can see on our delta timer that we're going closer and ever so close. So I think it got a huge amount of slipstream as well. See if we can get a good lap together again in the next lap. Yeah, Michael, it is a bit tricky on the braking, I agree. But that's fine, like, it is, I think it's stable once you're above of 200 kph. Then the car really is stable and good. But of course, as soon as you take the aerodynamical grip away, it starts sliding a bit. So guys, I hope you stay tuned. We have another 30 minutes of practice, and personally, I'm quite happy we have that. Before we get into a 15-minute qualifying and a 10-lap race. And I'm sure that's what you guys are all about. That's what you guys want to see. I already said in the qualifying, probably I'm gonna do a back to front challenge. That means I will put maximum fuel in and just see what it does. So we're coming in towards bus stop. A little too late on the brakes. Otherwise this would have been a fairly good lap time still. I mean, it's just 6/10 off compared to new tires and everything. Halfway through the stint. Yes, you feel that there is less grip. But it's not like you're feeling it's completely gone. Force feedback is great. You feel everything. Every unevenness in the curb, every unevenness on the track. Oh, Puhon right on the edge there with the rear tires. In the meanwhile, I've reached kinda identical tire wear on the front and the left, front on the right. It's not like the car is super nice to drive. A little bit of understeer kicks in now. That will, and that understeer, like you need to drive the car in a specific speed and in a specific angle to really extract all the speed from it. And at the same time keep the tires happy, which is the important part. Hey, Speedforce Simracer. Alberto, the car is already out. You can find the links for the workshop items in the link in the description of this video. You can also find the server credentials and join us here in the free practice. 25 minutes to go. Nafalfa, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. I think 14 to go to hit 4,000. I gotta say, this is an awesome kind of content that rFactor 2 has just added. New Monza track, new Spa track. Well, that is a little bit older already, but still, I still consider it new. Then this Formula Pro car, the DTM BMW M4. It's just an awesome machine. You need to drive it so much on point, just like this particular car as well. I think with this car you also need to be on point. You need to know exactly what you're doing, how much you can push, where are the boundaries of it currently. As soon as you go over it, you start first understeering, then oversteering, and you don't want to have that. See, the car is still good. We're doing the 7th or 8th lap, just 3.5 tenths of our PB. Just really states that the tires go as bad as the car goes better by becoming more light due to burning the fuel. So in other news, you will be able to put constant lap times over 10, 15, maybe 20 laps. Well, maybe not here, but elsewhere surely. And honestly, I enjoy the car. I can't deny it. What wing do we prefer? I have no idea. Currently I'm running 24.5 in the front and 45 in the back. Probably, I don't know if it's too much, if it's too low. You cannot just put the power down. Seven gears, Andreas. Darwin Carey, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the car. And I would not be too surprised if short shifting is a thing here. This V10 engine produces quite a bit of torque, I have to admit. Yep, Andreas, the car easily locks the brakes. You need to be very, very careful with the brake pedal. I felt the same. So still 3.5 tenths. Browner has done some laps on the car already. I think actually this is the 10th lap of the stint. We're gonna have a short stint analysis once we're done, so that you can see, and then we're also gonna do some qualifying runs, so where we really 100% put out the fuel of the car and see whether we can conquer with Devin's time here. What needs to be said, DRSs are available everywhere. So, to really maximize things, you need to have the finger on the button all the time. Please! How was Dirty Air though? It didn't feel bad. Like, I lost time now, yes, but it's not like the completely car balance has changed. Till this point, the lap has been pretty good, I think. Understeer in slow corners, to be slightly on the brakes, oversteer every time on the gas. Well, soften the rear anti-roll bar or just take it a little bit more easy with the right foot. And you hear it also, I got quite flat spotted tires. Still 7/10 compared to last lap. To the best lap, I mean. Thank you. Petr Vasicek, if you have a look into the description of this video, you find the link to the track, you find the link to the car, you find the server login credentials, and then you're good to go. The car costs $4.99, the track is $8.99. But personally, I'd say both is absolutely worth it. So, in the meanwhile, I think the rear end tires are about little bit about to give up. Not tremendously, but just a little bit. That is a cut. Was too slow. You're welcome, Petr. Thanks for your time. Thanks for joining on the stream. So now we're starting to lose overall a little bit of grip. 64, 71 is the tire wear. So 64 in the front, 71 in the rear. You can see it on the tire a bit. I'm not sure if you can see it from the camera back. Yet though we're still doing considerably okay lap times. Bose Beaver, I think Monza is fine. Monza's great. Got a lot of bumps. It's 3D laser scanned. It is a very good track personally, I think. So 5/10 off. Forgot to shift into first gear. I think that is important. I think that is very important. Not sure if there is a turbo on the engine. I don't think it is with a V10, but as the legs are about to start again. DRS pass. RIP. And also rip hands soon, because flat spots. Yeah, I think that marks our last lap here in the stint. 38 drivers is probably what the what the server can stand in terms of drivers. I have fuel for one other lap, so I will just try it and see. Yeah, Nicolini, I am afraid it will be. Yep, Nicolini, there is a race. 15 minutes to qualifying, then a 10-lap race. Holy shit, my steering wheel. So, final lap for us. Then we've emptied the tank. Something that I consider a plus as well is I think you're not able to just yeet on the steering wheel. Oh, for God's sake. But now you see that the car is empty as we are going about to be PB'd due to the weight. But as I said, you can't just fully yeet on the steering wheel. It will just turn into understeer, so you need to have the right turning angle to carry the speed without understeer. Bit too much. Yeah, tires are done as well now. Not by much, but you see that there is... You don't feel that the car is improving as it becomes lighter. It doesn't change the balance at all, as long as you keep the tires somewhat in shape, yeah, but it's just, you know, it's not going slower through the turns because it's going lighter. You can go in quicker, but at the same time the tires are losing performance, so you go slower, sort of. And that effect is just out leveling each other. So the final lap that we did would have been 0.4 of our PB, and then we have a quick look into the stint and have a short analysis before going for the real deal now, going into qualifying simulation, as we see Devin Brown absolutely sending it there at the front with a 42.6. Holy shit. But it's good to see the guys out there. So we are in P17, but you know, here's the stint data. Skip that 48.3, yeah, but 46.3, 46.0, skip that 47, 46.6, 46.7, 46.2, 46.3, 46.7, 46.5. Last lap would have been a 46.4.5, something like that again. So yeah, I think that is great consistency of that soft tire. And we are now finding out about qualifying performance. Petter, I do love that BMW M4, and we're gonna race it today. There is another stream that starts roughly in 2 hours from now. Indianapolis in the BMW M4 Class 1 DTM car. And we're going to have a back to front challenge right there. So if you are subscribed to the channel, and if you ring the bell, well, if you rung the bell on the channel, then you receive notifications that we will be live with this. And I hope you're going to join. I hope that you guys also will support us on our goal to hit 4,000 subscribers altogether here on the YouTube channel. We're currently missing, let me see, I think 12 more subscriptions to make it 4,000 overall. So that would be massively appreciated. Barici. Yes, rFactor 2 is my main sim. I've got over 4,000 hours on it. And now I'm interested to see whether I can conquer with that 42.6 at the front somehow. I don't think I am. We got... Is it Capit with a 43.0? Yeah, apparently it is. So 43.0 would be the target If not, then certainly a 43.4, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, Alpha String, I'm not pushing the car at the minute, but I will push it soon. Peter Vasicek, thank you very much for your subscription and your support on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. It. Hope to see you back on the BMW M4 stream that we do roughly in 2 hours from now. It's already scheduled, so you should be able to see it. Okay, speaking about should be able to see it, can we unleash the full performance of this car? I hope I'm not throwing it away into turn 1 already. Let's see. DRS wide open. Lexar, thank you so much for 95 bits here on the channel. Keep stable until car is good. Full send. Copy, we are looking full send. DRS wide open through Eau Rouge. It's maul. Way too easy, if I want to say. Farzishi, I think it is. I think this car is worth the 499. It is a high grip, high engine power machine, of course. I forgot the DRS on the way down to Rivage. Close to being full send here in Pujon. DRS wide open. I need more time running with the car in order to fully unleash the power. So I think that should be flat as well, yes. So it's going to be a 2-second improvement. Roughly a 43.5. I think that's what I'm aiming for. No, it's not gonna be that. It's a 44.8. Not even that, just an 8. Okay, got a liter of fuel too much, and I think I can go a bit more aggressive with the aero a bit. Not sure. I shorten the 6th gear, the 7th gear a bit. Yeah, let's see. It's not just about unlucky. P7 right now is fine. People have done probably way more low speed running than I did. And what we will do in qualifying is we will fuel up our car heavily so that we can still do, and we're gonna fit the hard tire as well, so that we can still do some laps, some running. But so that we also don't, and I'll let everyone go. Nicolini, I'm not sure if Yanni is watching, but Yanni does have GPVWC, so I'm pretty sure he's not watching. It's also probably the reason why some of the guys are missing here, of course. So on this lap also I want to prepare the tires, which means I want to take it easy on them, not slide them at all, or not slide them too much, so that they are in great shape. And then I think with a little bit more aggressive aero settings we can carry more speed through some stages. Nicolini, no one really. And I am overwhelmed with seeing nearly 40 people in here. I think some guys already left again, sadly, but some others are here from minute 1, and it's just great. On that note, special thanks also for joining us today, Sean Cole in P32, probably with a bit of trouble since he hasn't done too much rFactor 2. But check him out, the big reviewer from America, the Simpit, 45,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, currently live on Twitch, Simpit Live. I'm sure he will appreciate a short visit by you guys. Okay, so we lost to 10th in turn 1, F. But anyway, coming up Eau Rouge with the shorter 7th gear. Is it smart? Well, I'm at least not losing any time, so probably irrelevant. Not quicker through here either. Two and a half, 10th found there. Let's see Puhon. Wow! Amazing. And you know what I forgot? DRS all the freaking time. Apart from Camel Straight. I'm so unused to it, to just use it everywhere. So after this lap we're gonna get a shot for just one other lap. Way better into the bus stop. There's a good improvement, 43.0. P3 that is. As Capet has done 42.7. And, well, Evan Brown in a breathtaking 42.5. That is amazingly quick. Oh my god. So I think I can do a little faster than this. Not sure by how much, but there is a little hope. So guys, once again, so much thank yous to all of you for being here tonight with us on the YouTube channel, on the Twitch channel. We're trying to get the 4,000 subscribers by the end of the day. So if you appreciate what we do, please, if you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel. You make that community grow, and also ring the bell, because at, well, in 1 3/4 of an hour we're going to be live again with the BMW M4 Class 1 DTM around Indianapolis. And now we go in for our final blow for a hot lap. Don't outbreak yourself, Michi. Well, it was totally outbroke, but rally style through a bit of time loss on the exit, of course. I said it's not a drift slide car, and I just proved myself wrong. Part C, I actually never race against AI. Let me finish that lap, guys, please, real quick. Then I answer all of your questions. So, Pujon in 6th gear. Ah! Lost it all. What was our gap to ourselves? Was it 4/10? Roughly? 3.5? Too bad. Michi magic required in the final chicken. Arguably no Michi magic. It is just P3. Well, just. We've done 3 proper attempts, but guys, the car's awesome. I think the car's awesome. How's the first impression comparable to the FSR car? Egg? Not really. Not really. It is something completely different. But I will quickly park it and brief the guys. What's the best F1 mod for rFactor 2? I think FSR 2020 has a 2020 F1 car. Other than that, this is going to be a good F1 example, I think. Okay, so I think it is time. Is there still someone out on track though? No, I think everything is done. So we move sessions. Yeah, the MP4-13, of course. Right, so event info, voting, next session. Should put up hopefully a qualifying of 15 minutes. Yeah, sometimes you never know. Admin. So I don't know whether my rFactor has just crashed. So everyone is going out. I just quickly wait until the guys have already taken, you know, exactly that out of everyone else. I'll be right back in a minute. So while they keep racing each other on their outlaps, I am happily doing the opposite thing, as I already mentioned. So that means set up First of all, I probably should save my setup. But just in case, because if... See? Patsushi, what makes rFactor 2 my main sim? I just love it. From the day one, it was my favorite thing. It feels so good. It feels real to me, yeah. It feels good to me. It feels immersive to me. Personally, I think it has the best physics engine. It has the best force feedback. It has the most features, like flat spots and everything, evolving track, you know, all the bits and pieces. It may have some flaws, I agree with that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know, and I personally just like it. So, we're going out on the hard tire compound, and with the car fully fueled up. So, we remember we did a 42.9 or 0.8, and well, I hope that we can do a 150. What is my opinion on iRacing? Personally, I don't like it too much. It is something completely different to rFactor 2. Oh no. What bugs me most about iRacing is that you have to kind of feel what the tires are doing. You can't really explore them a lot with Motec. It's just kind of black box. Beyond that, I think it really feels low grip racing. Oh dear. Oh, sorry. Well, what happened to my gap, really? Oh, those guys are all on out laps. Yeah, that is obviously another issue. I haven't even addressed in my speech. That is, but it's true. This is an issue. I don't like you're charged twice. You're charged to use the service for 2 years, $200, and then you're charged to use the content of the service, which is, that's beyond me. That's not what I want to see. So, hard tires, full fuel. Let's see what we can do. Up Puhon. We stay in 6th. Still easy. Exactly, you are charged for charging for the content. Exactly. I can't even finish the lap, can I? I would be still 19th if I finished the lap. I'll just DQ myself probably in the end. Oh, well, I don't need myself to be the Q, that's just... Wow, 48.2 still, so you're just full car, hard compound, you just lose 5 seconds. That feels low. Yes, just this car is completely different compared to the FSR car. It makes not much sense to compare these two, as they are really something entirely different all around. In the meanwhile, though, we have a look at other people's driving. Darius Andre right now. We're watching Rusty Man. Thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. And well, guys, we're about there. 3,993 subscribers on the YouTube channel. We're just missing 7. You guys are doing an awesome job, and I think it's not all showing all the subs. Oh my goodness me, guys, we've got 41 drivers here on the grid. Wow. Spaceman's Biff, I agree with you. I think it looks like a blast. I think it drives like a blast. It is challenging to drive. It is interesting to drive. But you know, just also look at it. I think it is a great machine. Look at the details here on the underfloor. Those zigzags here. It's amazing, isn't it? The carbon fiber look, and he spins. Let's see who else is on the track. Devin Browner is... where is he? Currently driving here in the number 1 car. Devin Browner. Phenomenal good driver. Very knowledgeable guy. He's been referenced as being the pizza guy in the rFactor 2 community. So he got his own name as well, or his own sign. ArtSim, Power and Glory, thank you very much for your subscription. 6 to go. Guys, you're killing it this time. I can see you are the guys to push us over the 4,000 tonight. Let's have a look, an onboard look from Devin Brown. I would need to get a good camera, right? That is a lovely camera, isn't it? Or that. Oh, got a helicopter view. We'll just take care of this one. Trick Fireball, yes it is. There are some top drivers right there. Paulie Ahorn and Katz Rietveld, Tom Oldenmenger, Carlos Martin, Mohammed Patel, Peyo Peth, Christian Mitchell, Risto Kappe, Jake Danahan, Devin Browner. There are top drivers here on the server, which is great to see them. And that also shows the importance of the car. Like, Formula Pro has just been announced. Formula Challenge, the qualifying is starting tomorrow for that. It's going to be from tomorrow till the 12th of July. So 10 days of qualifying time for everyone to make it into the GT Challenge top split. The car has been announced with a lot of excitement. We got Nuno Pinto here in the server, starting with us from the back in P28. Sean Cole, the streamer. Jukka-Pekka Lalu, an FSR driver. Dan Hart, he was Dean Hart, sorry, in P35. He is a quick driver in the BMW M4 DTM car as well, and I'm pretty sure we will see him later on in the race that we will do with a BMW at Indianapolis. That stream happening in 1.5 hours from now. I hope you guys will join us for that as well. We see Joao Pitar as a teammate here from Burst. Ruben Correa Alves in P32, a marketing manager from the rFactor 2 squad, so official guys here on the server. So it's a great event, and I'm really grateful that you guys are with us here. Lexar, please no go full send. I just want to survive. And in the meanwhile, we see Devin Browner with a 142.5. What a lap by the lead. What a performance. So I think we go back a little to at least getting the correct kind of fuel for our race. I think 45 liters is going to be fairly enough. And we're gonna get back with the softs. Apart from hell, you said we got 4K. I think the Streamlabs thing is triggering it a bit early. It's 3,996. 4 to go, guys. I'm gonna keep this counter up here on the right, okay? We got 4 to go. 4 more subscriptions on the YouTube channel. For those watching on Twitch, here is explanation mark sub. Just click the link, accept the message, and you're subscribed if you have a YouTube account. Actually gonna take 46 liters and just see what would be possible with it. Oh, what do we see here? Who's this? Felix Buscher without a rear wing, trying some stuff. Also, I've turned invulnerability on for exactly those reasons, so we'll tell the guys that. Lexa, why are you doing this? Big esports knowledge coming, eh? Maurice Willems, AVDH07, thank you very much indeed for your subscription on the YouTube channel. That makes it 2 to go. Just 2 more subscribers to the YouTube channel required to hit the 4,000. How can you turn off the stupid camera movement? That is head physics. Or, what is the other thing? Well, head movement, head physics, put that to 0%. And the look ahead, put that to 0% as well. Michal, I am checking as soon as I'm done in the pits. Let me see, I can do it mid-drive probably. Oops, level watch and drive. We have a look. Guys, 4001. You are amazing. I cannot believe it. I was like, maybe we find 5 guys tonight that appreciate what we do, but it's over 20. You guys are absolutely let's. Absolutely killing it. Thank you so much for the dedication, for the support. I hope you come back for more streaming, and that said, guys, we will have a busy summer coming up. There is GT Pro Season 4 coming. There is Formula Pro coming. Monday evenings will be so damn busy. 12 Mondays in a row we will be live with stuff here on rFactor 2. We will have FSR. Perhaps we will have a Virtual Endurance Championship Season 14. I'm not sure if that's coming. It's not announced yet. But if that comes, it comes in September. We will have other streams from the competition system, as the BMW M4 DTM stream that is about to come later on tonight. Tough comes. Thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. On to the 5,000, guys. Here we go. Squitzlesville. Oh my goodness me, that is a tongue breaker. Let me see. Squitzlesville. I'm sorry I can't pronounce that, but thank you so much for your follow-up on the Twitch channel. So I see flying car parts there at the front. I will now do a little bit of announcement, and then we go straight into the race. Back to front challenge, guys. It's going to be a huge party tonight. And you guys will be with us. So we will start P30. That's absolutely fine. Soon enough to surpass Jimmy Broadband, guys. If we ever do that, I'm gonna lose my mind. Jimmy Broadband, 6.5 And it's 650,000 subscribers. I think that's a too long way to go. Really, I'm not as fun as he. Yes, Lexa, BMW M4 GT3 coming soon too. Okay, so we see everyone in the pits. I will now do the announcement. Once again, thank you everyone for joining, and now. So, 1 minute and we go to race. Gear Peters, thanks for joining. Welcome. Right. Short double fuel check. 46 liters, that's fine. Sound of guns, good evening. Car Skipper, hello there. I'm doing great. I'm just having the streams of streams tonight. It's great to be with you, everyone. It's just so much fun. Okay, so event info, voting, go straight to race. I hope we have enough time on the counter to make it to the grid. 45 seconds. That's fine. Everyone is there. Everyone can be here. Where are we starting? Yes. Guys, we are looking. I quickly exit that again because I want, of course, you guys to see the driver's box, current speed. Yep, we're gonna move that. And then, guys, we will enjoy the race, most likely. Well, let's see what we can do. Please encounter for lag and enjoy. As we are trying to encounter for lag as well. Cold brakes, everyone. Whoa, this is... I'm still alive! I'm still alive! How? Oh my goodness me. Halsmaul. What the torpedoes go? Oh my god. It is so awesome. It's so much fun. The car is a blast. Yeah, we do have the legs here, but oh, spins and issues. Oh, yeah. No, now I am dead. Well, not dead, but out of good contention, of course. There is more damage to people. I see a flying car, more flying cars. Well, it was the expected carnage to a certain extent. Yet though, some guys are still in the race. It was for the lags, pretty sure. I don't think there is anyone really that left it up completely on purpose or whatever, like the mega mistakes. The lag was an issue. Maybe next time should limit it to just 30 people. Also, the car is new, everyone is trying to push, and spins are inevitable, so I don't blame anyone. I just hope everyone at least had some fun so far, of the guys that have already dropped out, sadly. Meanwhile, we just made it to the end of the grid, and we will have some overtaking fun. Tires are okay. They are not particularly great, but they're fine. Wow, you can follow. Whoa. Super easy through Eau Rouge. No wonder there was a torpedo guy on the Camel Strait in lap 1 there. As we see 3 wide there at the front. Well, we see cars dead. So, P17. We're on our way. But I think after the car ahead there is a bit of a gap, is it? The iceberg. I'm sorry. Yuka-Pekka. Yeah, it was the expected carnage though. Like, there's nothing you can really do. We have many different types of drivers on here, many different types of skill levels as well. I don't really blame anyone, to be honest. Can maybe blame me, I haven't put it to 30 drivers on, but you know what? We wanted to have some fun, we wanted to get the car to know. And I think it served that purpose quite well so far. No, tires are not drift tires. You don't want to drift in that car, apart from the fact that you probably... Whoops. Exactly, you're just losing time if you drifted. So, DRS shall now be enabled. And we have DRS detection. Nice. So, Ruben Correa Alves, here we go. DRS wide open, he has even less wings. Oh my goodness me, I need to go around the outside, otherwise I'm gonna be stuck. Oi! So that's what I just said. I have drift slid the car 3 times now in those 2 or 3 corners, and I lost literally all grip in the back. So, to your questions, no, the car is no drift slide king car. You will kill your tires 100%. If you do it. And because it's a single-seater car, of course also not. So, now I'm missing exactly the 6 seconds of my spin to be at the end of the grid. Up ahead, P14 we are. But we're catching. Andreas, it's the competition system race I'm going to do later on. Turka Häkkinen here. Oh, there is stuff happening. Yeah, Andreas, you see, you haven't missed that much in that regard, really. Like, yes, of course, it was messy and it was bad. And, of course, this is not what I planned it to be. But I hope you have a little bit of understanding for the variety of the drivers that we did have here. Yep, Patrick, you are right. You can lose them even easier, and you're not allowed to lose them at all. So it's going to be very important you drive with a controlled right foot. At the top we see Devin Browner moving away, Nuno Pinto in second, and Risto Caput in third though. So the Esports people at the front. And guys, I take a quick brief And thank you so much for 4,000 subscribers today. You have pushed the channel onto the next level tonight. And I'm really, really, really grateful for that. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, if you're new here, if you're watching this the first time, and if you enjoy it, I would appreciate if you also leave a like on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make the community grow, as we have our next 2 cars ahead to do some overtaking. Harvick and Gitzoff. Can I switch screen? What screen do you want to see, Mave car? Want to get the full onboard? There you go, onboard. DRS wide open for us. Can we do the move? I think I'm running too much wings, really. So, take a little bit of a gap. Going up the hill. DRS open. Oh, we're too far back. Wow. Gitzoff is even running away from us. Okay, I've done way too much wings, but that means I can easily overtake him into Rivage, because, yeah, I'm actually too slow, too close. That's not going to be easy to overtake him, to be honest. Maybe now. Okay, I need to do a dive bomb into bus stop. Oh no! Carlos Martin ahead, 12.5 seconds. That's too far for me. Nothing I can do. The car has DRS, the car has no ERS, the car has no hybrid. Classic combustion engine V10. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be raped. It's like I have no chance whatsoever. Too much Red Bull on my car. But then I need to make the move. Well, I would need to do it round the outside here. But for that I need to somehow get myself aside. It's just moving away on the straights. Okay, we will have our fun with him. And behind Gitzoff is Pauli Ahonen. Oh no. What the fuck? Where is this overshoot coming from? Guys, we have a 3 wide battle here. Yeah, it feels like, absolutely. I mean, we got DRS, but we're hopelessly lost here. DRS opens now. Shit. And now we've hit the limiter. It shows how performant a low downforce setup can be around Spa. Like, I have zero chance to put out my performance. My speed here in the middle sector. And 1/3 of first sector I'm just done. You see, I got so much more performance into Puhon. I should have had recorded that race separately to the stream because it's really worth watching it. So, wow, it just feels like someone opens up DRS ahead of me and later. Andreas, I don't know yet. Will depend on the schedule. It's 24 hours for Le Mans, I guess. Is it on or offsite? I think if it's online, I'm gonna join. If it's in Denmark, I'm not sure if I'm able to join, really. Lol. So Poli Ahonen just takes half a second out of me on the Camel Straight alone. Even a full second it is. He drives away like he's in a different class car. And then we gained 6/10 back already. And now it's just 8/10. I'm just not making it close enough again. Yeah, with my setup I'm clearly losing out against... Wow. I mean, look at it. It is insane. We're probably talking about a pace difference on the lap. Roughly, I'd say 4 or 5/10. But I lose a second or 1.5 seconds in the straight, and I gain a second back in the middle sector. Which means the car is perfectly balanced to me. Like, yes, I run so much higher downforce, I am able to make up the ground again in the middle sector to a certain extent. Despite obviously low wings is way to go. There is no argument about that. Yeah, probably the car is fine with no aero at all. Well, if I look at Paulie, it's certainly not the case for him. His car still looks pretty strong. Let's see if I can somehow make it back into DRS range. Probably not at all. 1.6 seconds is the gap. With that driving, certainly not. Drift sledded a bit around here, Rivage. Nothing too severe, but still 1.6 seconds. It's gonna be 1.4 after Puhon, maybe. Yeah. So I'm just as close to Paulie as I was before, but nothing I can really do here. Anyway, guys, I hope you will be back live with us in 1 hour. Then we are driving the BMW M4 Class 1 DTM around Indianapolis circuit. We're gonna need a little bit of practice. So that's what we're going to do in that 25 minutes before the actual race. Going into the final lap. Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you here. whether on the stream or on the server. It was huge fun. You guys have pushed us over 4,000 subscribers, which is... I can't really believe that yet. It felt so long to get there, and then suddenly today we do a big stream and it's boom. And you guys just pushed it. Really mega job. Very grateful for that, of course. And we come back to what we said in the beginning of the stream, or in the when we did our long run. The car is still able to do its PB towards the end of the race. We are 0.3 up on our PB. Oh, issues at the front, but Michi too far back. Paulie, if it would have been another lap, maybe I would have been close. Any tips for getting faster at sim racing? Practice. Read stuff about setup. You can book a coaching with me if anyone interested in that. Mail me at simracing@michi-hoyer.com, and that's gonna do it for this race. 10 out of 10. Congratulations to Devin Browner with... what? 25 seconds of gap? No way. Ow. Wow, Devin Browner absolutely demonstrated. Go again. Guys, the guys want to have a restart. Do you also want to have a restart? Then we're gonna do this Krappa again. Well, not Krappa, but I need to turn down the wing. Okay, guys, then we're gonna do it again. Okay, guys, you can rejoin. Everyone that is watching and wants to have a drive, you guys can join. We have a 5-minute window. Mouse. We have a 5-minute window. Hey Nuno, congrats for P2. Hope you have enjoyed it. Going to have dinner, no setup. Yeah, I mean, no one really has a setup. Maybe Devin because he knew the car a bit longer than we did, but... So, then take away them wings. And lengthen the gears. That's what I'm going to draw in those 3 minutes. So we have 19 minutes, 19 people left. Yeah, Claudio, I agree. It is big mega fun, and I very much appreciate everyone that is still around and giving us a big party. 4,004 subscribers, guys. You have really pushed it hard tonight. And also thanks to all the new Twitch follows. Much appreciating your guys' support. So, I will drive out a little bit, see what the car can do now. Whether I feel fine. Maximum on 7th. Yeah, you need to save the tires a little bit, I agree. Wow, yeah, there's no feeling difference, or no different feeling on this car. Yep, sounds of guns, I have turned them off personally, because they are taking away performance. It's just, it's an esports setting what you're looking at right now. Oh, 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 oh. I think we should have a look at that in replay. I think the car can still 2 clicks less of rear wing. That should be better. So guys, everyone that wants to join now. Roughly a minute left. And then we're gonna have a look at the madness again. And that's gonna do it for this one then. We will be back live with the DTM in an hour. DTM M4 Class 1 at Indianapolis. Oh, hola. Where is my rear? It's hard to say if that's alright, but I think it is. So, guys, 1 minute left, and I'm gonna shoot it onwards.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
So we're starting P16. So this time we're gonna take the different setting. Enjoy the second race. Had a good start. P14 that is. Oh! No chance. Later. Well, at least I don't want to die lap 1 and flat spot them tires. Thank you, Joao. Well, the tires are not this dead than last time, but still dead. Hell yeah, GT Formula Pro is going to be sick, I can tell you. The car feels more wide and more tricky to keep in line than the FSR car. So side-by-side action will be amazing. Be bad or good or whatever. Oh, guys, don't kill each other. Thank you. Finally, I got wings for an overtake. Oh yeah, but oh, look at the rear left. Not wanting to hold up anymore. So as you can see, drift slide is full punish on the tires, on the car. I have not taken enough rear wing. I'm not convinced that I will survive. At least I cannot burn the fronts, but yeah, Niels, I fear so too. Too much downforce overall, but not enough on the rear. He's doing 350 without any slipstream. Wow, okay. We are looking. Well, we're not looking, we're losing. Holy Ahonen, 11.5 seconds away. There's nothing I can do on that one. Need a seat to get closer to those both two ahead there. Thank you, Guillermo. Also, thank you for being here and joining. No! Oh no, where's my DRS? Wow. How are you not going flying in Blanchimont? This is a bit off beyond me. Come on! Ist doch eine Scheiße, Alter. I had no clue that zero wing is that effective. Ja, scheint so. Rip! Yeah, I'm just too slow. Uh-oh, Michi, if you want to do Formula Pro, you need to do loads of work. Yeah, true that. I forgot literally everything. So again, guys, after this race, we're quickly gonna call it a stream. We're gonna obviously put a little bit of a resume, but we're going to shut this down and then come back in, well, it's just roughly about half an hour in the DTM M4 Class 1 BMW car around Indianapolis. Thanks to the fixed setup, we cannot have the wrong amount of downforce compared to anyone else. And yeah, other than that, guys, I absolutely appreciate your time. I really enjoyed you being around, and I really, I'm really grateful that we all together made it to 4,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. This is a really big one, and guys, it's just has been great tonight. Was a huge fun. Certainly should do that more often, but with looking with one eye into the calendar of the esports, I see issues with the calendar. But I think community events are something that I'm going to explore more frequently. Literally with everyone to join, I'm absolutely overwhelmed by having had over 40 people here on the server. That was absolutely mental, and I really want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to all the guys that have made this evening so special. Alex Hallows, thank you so much. You really pushed us forward today. No, this is not FSR with a different engine. This is something entirely different. This is way more... It feels way more grippy, but there is way less mechanical grip with that car overall. So there is a group of 6 at front, or group of 4. I want to... Actually, well, I would have loved to get close to them, but I'm driving just too bad. Patrick, you are welcome. I hope that this stream, for all those people that are a bit undecided on whether to get the car or not, I hope that this will be a little bit of a help. I agree, I think it has a little bit too much general downforce and general grip, while I think the drag of the wings is fine. Like, the balance doesn't shift much, but a click more or less on the wing is really changing the car. I think, as you can see, it can be super quick on a single lap, but I think high downforce helps tire wear. So, well, we'll see now. What is going to be the correct configuration for this car, but you see, it is tricky. Yeah, wow, you know, you just lost it. Like, got wheel spin, rip, and it felt like the point of where it gets wheel spin is already done, but it wasn't. So 4 to go. Nothing I can do it towards the further front, I'm afraid. I wanted to battle with the guys ahead, but yeah, I mean, just running away like mad. I mean, remember, the car is not 100% final yet, and you know, I've overdone it. I just retired the car and we watch the leaders driving a little bit. So Carlos Martin, right here in P1, has overtaken literally everyone so far. And I'm gonna just take a short break. Yeah, I think they have to tweak it a bit. I have no issues with running 350 or 360. Do you see the flat spots on Carlos Martin car there, or is it just a reflection that looks odd? Probably just a reflection. I'm absolutely fine with a car that does 360 when there is no wings on it, but then it shouldn't have the grip it has right now. That's for sure. Hey there, Sven. How you doing? So let's also let's have a look who else is still in the race. Pauli Ahonen in P3. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him back in the BMW M4 Class 1 DTM race that is happening in 1 hour. Schlüter goes for the lead. No, defended there by Mr. And we need to... Did I spot a livery mistake there? Yes, I did. Point 18. Well, that means probably something different, so... No livery mistake. I love the sound. I absolutely love the sound. Ah, is your son driving, Mark? What's his age? Like, he looks fairly quick. Ah, I see. He got pretty decent pace. Also understood the car, I guess. Doing 330. Let's see, what does Carlos Martin? Even less, 326. Well, your son has a good chance of getting in there. Look at that Pauli Ahonen, and I think he is faster than any one of those two. 144.6 as we go into lap number 9. So 2 to go. But personally, I do think Paulie has a great opportunity here. He will certainly stream past by the other 2 cars ahead of him. He's doing 330 already going through Eau Rouge. And now with the DRS opening, look at the gaps. It's just 5/10. 5.5 tenths. As at the front, Mark is going for the move. Oh! Carlos Martin closes the door and keeps the position. As Paulie Ahonen, though, is fighting for, well, actually the win here. We're gonna jump into his onboard. He's right on the rear wing of Mark Schluter there. So who's gonna make it from those 3? Every one of those cars have the potential to win this race. And will we see Paulie Ahonen just stream by? Because, like, yeah, he is kind of struggling a little bit in this sector 2 here. But if he can keep the connection to Mark, I'm pretty sure that into bus stop chicane, Mark has no chance of defending from the overspeed of the low downforce setup, driven by Paulie Ahonen. As Mark there on the exit into the 3rd sector with a little bit of a wiggle, and that's gonna be the job done for Paulie. He's going around the outside. Just moves it, but gets the position. And will he have DRS for the short sprint? As Carlos Martin goes a little wide, that's crucial. So Paulie Ahonen has the DRS on Carlos Martin, and if he gets fine out of the turn, I don't think Mark has anything to do against Paulie Ahonen, and I think it's going to be an easy pass for Paulie. He is just 4.5 tenths back to Carlos Martin. Carlos with no DRS, and that's an easy pass. He's gonna do it. I cannot believe it. This downforce setup is so strong. And I know that besides Ruben Alves is still driving here from the rFactor 2, guys, rFactor 2 boys, look at that downforce drag ratio, please, of the car. I think that is a bit broken. It is. Well, I'm not sure if it's the intended way. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone is running the low downforce setup, and then it's going to be same for everyone as usual. But you know, it would be lovely if we had a little bit of different philosophy. But I actually said this. The car is kind of balanced. It can do that. Like, as you've seen, I mean, we lost a 1.5 seconds over the straight, but we gained a second back in sector 2. Apparently, if we gain back a 1.5 seconds back in sector 2, we can start talking. But it is broken to a certain extent, that's for sure. Like, you're just running away in slipstream. That should not be possible. But, well, kudos to Paulie nailing it here with a low downforce setup. I think slipstream is a bit too weak then if you have this kind of downforce setup kind of thing. But I think that is the race done, and congrats to Paulie for a mega drive. Ruben Correa Alves in P11 still limping home. Do we have further battles on the track? Not really, because Rietfeld just crosses the line in 3rd. Jake Danahan, I think he's serving a penalty. Next up, Donat Rodan in the Traction GG car with a number 10. Should actually be my car. Crosses the line and takes 5th position. Eric Wailers in 6th. Then next up, we have Matthias Harvik coming up behind Eric Wailers. In 7th, then Paul August Lane with 4.5 seconds of gap, and then we have Carlos Orujo and Ruben Correa Alves rounding up the top 10 as Carlos Martin. Oh! What have I just seen? Guys, I don't want to see that. Full stop. Hegdus Zazba, thank you so much for your follow on our YouTube channel, and thank you so much for the support. Much appreciating the time. Bose Bever, the camera that I am using is the Logitech 4K 2K Prio, and yeah, guys, that will take it for this one. That will take it for the new Formula Pro car on rFactor 2. I think it's a great car. I think it needs some tweaking. It is version 095, and it has been said in the roadmap and in the release article that it is a kind of shakedown car. It still needs updates, and personally, I think it's a great way to do it. Like, now we've seen there is a flaw probably in the downforce drag ratio. There is probably not enough slipstream, whereas this could probably be fixed with a general fix of the well, of the downforce and the other ratio. And then I think, actually, I have no idea about tires or fuel usage or refuel. Like, there is refueling possible in the car, but, you know, now this is the point. We now need to take the car out, drive 10, 20, 30, 40 laps in a row, and analyze. Is that the way to go? Maybe do we need another tweak or whatever? And, well, I gotta say, so far I really like the car. It's really a great opportunity, great addition to rFactor 2. And well, the stream has gone longer than I actually thought it would go, but it was absolutely worth it. I would like to thank everyone. I would like to thank all of you guys for coming, all of you guys for cheering up, and I want to thank you to make this 4,000 subscribers thing happening. Like, yeah, I will do posts about it. I will do a special thank you post for all the new subscribers on the YouTube channel, making this 4,000 subscribers overall work. And I will also make a big thank you post for the event itself. I think we had over 50 different people tonight here on the server. We had over 130 people watching at some points, and this is just amazing. It has been a pretty nice evening, and you're gonna get the dessert on top of it. We're gonna race the BMW M4 DTM in Indianapolis in the fixed series on the competition system. Guys, that stream is already scheduled, and yeah, I will have a look whether I can send you towards that video while watching from here. So all you guys can do, you can take a break, take a pee, something to eat. That's what I'm gonna do. And then you come back for more sim racing, for more BMW racing. And guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for this event. It is a great car. Thank you rFactor 2 for bringing this Formula Pro car out and working on it. And yeah, I see you there in half an hour. Goodbye.